friends, and welcome back. I have something very different for you today. Some of you probably recognize this house. It is one of my original designs, but Caitlin, one of my subscribers, asked me to make a 2-story bi-level home. This is a farmhouse that I had already built. It was right before the Farmhouse update, and we knew we were going to be getting a farmhouse, so I went ahead and built one of my own and tested out that bi-level roofing effect. And I also had purchased the online packages that were available prior to the update, so some of the items from the farmhouse I had gotten before the event, and then as we did the event, I added the rest of them that had not been available in the store to the house. So I've had this for maybe 5 months now, I guess, almost 6 really, and I love the house, but it's just kind of sitting there. And I didn't want to really tear it down. So when Caitlin asked me to do a bi-level 2-story house, I thought, why not remodel one of my own houses? So we're taking a look around. For those of you who are newer or may not have visited my town and hadn't seen it yet, I really do like the house. It's just like I said, I'm not using it, and we've moved on since then. And I thought instead of demolishing it, I would do a remodel of one of my own houses. And since Caitlin asked me to do the 2-story bi-level, I thought this would be perfect. So if you're newer, you may not know when I do remodels, no matter where they come from, I don't change the walls. So I'm just going to be emptying it out. And let's take one final look at the before I took everything out of it. Yes, it's beautiful, and yes, I still love it, but I think I'm ready to just let it go and move on. But I did enjoy building it, and I've definitely enjoyed having it in my town. So one last look, and now you're going to see the after. I have turned it into a home that really reminds me of my trips to Arizona. I enjoyed being there. I loved the architecture. It's just a beautiful place, the Phoenix and Scottsdale area, and I saw quite a few homes that resembled this. So this is the outside now. Obviously, I did not change walls or anything like that. When I built that farmhouse, I did not build a backyard. I put it on a small lot. Now I wish if I were going to build a home, an Arizona home, it did have a bigger backyard, because I would put like a big oasis-looking backyard. So you could do that too. But this is what it looks like now. This is that living room that was in the front here. You can see I've made it very southwestern. I've used that rich colored red on the walls as accent walls, that beautiful Latin fireplace, and the rug and the coffee table, the Latin lamps, and I love those end tables still. I just think they're so pretty. And then over here is a bar area with those pretty red chairs that match the walls. And then I left an open area there to walk straight through to the rest of the home. I really do like this room, and I did put the track lighting over the fireplace, and then there's a ceiling fan right there. And then across, we're coming into what's still the master bedroom. It's just redecorated. There's the salt lamp over there, the candles, and I think they match that bedding very nicely. But these colors kind of remind me of desert sunset, so I chose this villa bed. And then I put the green chair over there in the corner and brought the pinks over to the other side of the room using those pretty picture frames we just recently got. And this is still the master bath. It's just, again, really different inside. I took this old chair, this old black table, and this old black and white lamp and made a vanity out of it. I just think it looks really cute. I like taking these old items sometimes and making new uses out of them. And then I've continued that black and ivory kind of color scheme with the flooring, the rug, the walls, and then the black tub right there, and the vanity and toilet. I also put the black ceiling fan in. And in case you haven't seen the previous tour of the farmhouse, please watch that. I'll either pin it in the comments so you'll know how this hallway is made. I'll try to put it in the comments or in the description box, but it snakes around there to the kitchen, which I've done in the older light wood kitchen cabinets and countertops with the black appliances, and then I've brought in the yellows and the blues. I took the old Latin patio table and mixed it with those newer chairs that we have. I know they can't technically eat in them, but I just thought they would look really pretty in there. And then straight across from the kitchen is the stairway room. That's another set of colors that really reminds me of the desert, is the orange, brown, and maybe like a little bit of pink together. So I set up a pretty little table there for the stairway room. Oh, and there's a little pug. That's the side door there that goes out into the patio area, which I do really wish that I had put this originally on a large lot, but I didn't, so I had to work with what I had already done. Popping up the stairs, there used to be a table there, but I put a desk over here, just kind of put it in a little nook area, and then I hung one of those new white light fixtures over it. I'm experimenting with the track lighting and with those, and you can really make things look pretty by using it. So here's the hallway redecorated, and see, I put the track lighting there over the window. It puts a nice glow. Just a simple hallway with a nice southwestern looking rug. And here is still the laundry room. I've just arranged it a little bit differently and just lined them up against the window. And this used to be the toddler's room, but I've just made it a guest room. I brought the Latin furniture in here and put that other beautiful red color on the wall because it has that color in the bedspread, the nightstands, and in the dresser. And I think it's very simple. It's understated, but it's still very pretty. So if you did the build, then you could definitely make this room anything you wanted to. Again, it was originally a toddler's room. It does have an ensuite bath here. And instead of the black colors like downstairs, I brought the ivories and golds up here. And I used that old tub. I still really love that old tub. It just looks bigger and fits better, I think, into certain spots. Have the toilet paper holder there. And that is an overview of the new upstairs. It was a fun remodel. Once I got the idea to make it a home from Arizona, I just started right here in the living room and just worked my way and redecorated everything. So I'm giving you another look around the first floor. We're going to go to the furniture placement, and I am going to show the grid, even though it's a remodel, because some of you may not have seen how I actually made the home in the first place, because I didn't do measurements when I made the farmhouse. And as a matter of fact, I think when I did the farmhouse video, I don't even remember, but I don't think I even showed the grid. So I'm going to do that for this video right after we look at the newly decorated rooms. I just love those colors. It's so simple in that little stairway room. And then popping upstairs to the landing, then we have that skinny little hallway there, and the laundry area, and the guest room or whatever room you would like to make it, as well as that ensuite bath for that room. Okay, so we're going to go to the grid. Very simple build. It is really simple. I started with the living room, and then I did the kitchen. Notice they are attached right there. The rest of the house is separate. So you'll see that one space there and wrapping all the way around right there. But the master was 6 by 6. And then we have that master bath. So the whole back of the house, the master bath, bathroom, stairway are connected. So then the rest of the build is just going to be on top of that. And you see the measurements there. So I'm hoping you can see that really well. So that whole back of the house is one unit. And then just the 2 rooms downstairs, the living room and kitchen, are connected. And then there's that one space gap right there that goes sort of around the downstairs in the middle. So I hope you guys got that. And thank you so much, Caitlin, for this request. Again, it would have just probably gotten demolished, but I found a beautiful new use for it. So I really appreciate your request. I hope you guys like this. Please check out the other farmhouse video. Love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.